Hello everyone, I'm Shahir, data scientist here at Syntax Technologies. Today we are going to perform statistical analysis using Pandas, which is a very powerful data analysis and manipulation library in Python. So let's get started. Here I'm using Jupyter as my programming environment. To import Pandas in Python, we write import Pandas as PD, where PD is just a nickname for Pandas. You can refer the library without a nickname as well. First of all, I'm going to bring in the dataset because we cannot do any analysis without data. For that, I'm going to create a variable df, which will store my dataset. I'm going to use the built-in function readCSV to get the data from a CSV file. Now let's do some analysis on this dataset using Pandas built-in functions. Let's say I want to view the number of rows and the number of columns in my dataset. For that purpose, I'm going to use the function shape. And if I run this, it will give me the number of rows along with the number of columns. Now, if I want to view the top 5 rows of my dataset, I can use the built-in function head. And it gives me the top 5 rows from my dataset. Similarly, I can use the tail built-in function to get the bottom 5 rows from my dataset. Let's suppose I want to view the column names from my dataset. For that, I can use columns. And it gives me all the column names that I have in my dataset. And if I want to view the total number of non-null values in my dataset, for that, I can use the count built-in function. And this built-in function gives us the count of all the data values we have in each and every column, but it excludes all the null values. Let's say I want to find out the total salary. For that purpose, I can use the sum built-in function, and it will give me the total salary. In order to find out the null values or the missing values from my dataset, I can use the isNull built-in function along with the sum built-in function so that I can get sum of all those null values. So we have 25,936 missing values in the column width here. And now I'm going to find out the minimum, the maximum, the mean, and the median. And for all of those statistical measures, I'm going to use built-in functions. So let's say I want to find out the maximum salary. For that, I can use the max built-in function, and it will output the maximum salary. And in the same way, if I want to find out the minimum salary, I can just change the built-in function, and it will give me the minimum salary. Now I want to find out the mean salary. For that, I'm going to use the built-in function mean, and it will give me the average salary. Let's do some more statistical analysis to find out the median, the standard deviation, and the variance for salary. And only the built-in function is going to change for that purpose. I'm going to use the median built-in function, and it will give me the median salary. In the same way, I'm going to find out the standard deviation. for salary along with the variance. Last but not the least, let's find out the correlation for all of the columns that we have in our data set. And for that purpose, I'm going to apply the built-in function, which is correlation on all of my data set. And it will give me the correlations between different columns. Let's say I want to find out the correlation between, let's say, height and weight. And for that purpose, I can see that the correlation between height and weight is 0.53. And if you want to summarize all of these statistical measures, for that, you can use the describe built-in function, which will give you a very nice summary of this statistical analysis. So let's run this describe built-in function. And here you can see that for each and every numeric column, it will give you the count along with the mean, the standard deviation, the minimum value in that column, along with the percentiles and the maximum value. So that's about it. This is how easy it is to perform statistical analysis in Python. However, if you want to dive deeper into the field of data science or to make a career out of it, then do visit our website at syntaxtext.com. Thank you for watching this video. Have a good one. Bye-bye.